Listín Diario editorial for August 26 of 2022. The floor is moving. All the progress that the country has made in its post-pandemic recovery process now hangs on the increasingly ominous course of a Haiti plunge into total chaos. The situation there has become more explosive to the extent that rival political forces, not really armed criminal groups, openly call for insurrection against the de facto government. The fragile ramp on which Prime Minister Ariel Henry stands is being shaken by the protest of the leader of the Petit Dessalines party, Moïse Jean-Charles, and by the host of former Prime Minister Claude Joseph, who yesterday called for a general mobilization to overthrow the government. By these pressures, the premiership seems to be living overtime, unable to neutralize the armed gangs supported by international drug trafficking and to contain at the same time a possible population encouraged by opposition politicians. The impacts of those confrontations will be felt in the country in multiple ways. The massive influx of illegal immigrants, so alarming that it has scandalized the border majors and made Senator Antonio Marte say that the Haitians took over the country without firing a shot, is one of those consequences. This exodus, driven by hunger, lack of food, and basic necessities, as well as violence, forces the Dominican government to give priority to its territorial defense measures more than others for the time being. This real threat to national security could modify the agenda that the government fulfills to increase agricultural production, create jobs, guarantee peace and security for tourists and Dominican citizens, and in strategic supplies. And to tell the truth, this creates a dilemma because the Dominican government cannot allow these threats to also destabilize the country, but neither can it carry the Haitian solution on its shoulders. A solution that must necessarily involve a military response and then another policy on the part of the international community to attempt the objective pacifying and institutionalizing that country. For Listín Diario, voiceover and translations by Indira Rodriguez.